Well, first of all, obviously excited to be here. Feel very honored and blessed to be here with a great group of kids. I'm sure you had a chance to visit with some of them already, and you'll know why I'm happy to run with this crew. Um, you know, I'm going to reflect on the selection Sunday, and there was a moment there right before they announced our name when I saw Kansas on the board before they showed New Mexico State. And I said, that could be interesting. Bam, New Mexico State pops up. And so it's very interesting. We've got, I think, a team that will match up well. Obviously, we're the underdogs, as we should be. But, hopefully we can use that to our advantage in the way of being relaxed and having some experience and put ourselves in a position where, play like we have nothing to lose because we don't, and from a perceptual standpoint at least. But we're eager and enthusiastic to go out and represent our university and our town in Las Cruces in grand fashion.
Marvin, can you describe the challenges of having a team with so many international guys, so many different backgrounds, from a language standpoint to a cultural standpoint?
Well, I would probably say that there's more advantages than challenges. It's a really, really diverse group, as you know, but it's also very special for the guys on the team to be able to interact with guys from different countries and cultures and religions. They learn so much. It's like, the opportunity to go take a tour around the world right in your locker room with some real firsthand, experiences. I think that adds to the overall locker room environment. Guys are learning things that they might not learn, in another locker room. We have a different recruiting paradigm based on the guys that we want to play against, the guys that we want to compete against at a high level. Probably would lose out on some of those guys locally, and I'm being, a little sarcastic there. Let's say the top 10 guys in the country. It's going to be tough for me to go head-to-head with Louisville and Duke and Kentucky and Kansas and folks like that. But I think there's a lot of hidden gems. Pascal Siakam, our freshman, who was the freshman player of the year, was someone that I was the only one that recruited. And I guarantee you, if he was in the U.S. and born and raised in the U.S. and played in the U.S., it would have been very difficult for us to get him. So obviously I've got to tweak what we do to try to compete at the highest level. It's been successful for us. And it was probably a little different for the community at first. They had to figure out what they were going to do. So we we figured it out eventually.
Marvin, what are the challenges, though? Can you describe a challenge or two?
Just making sure they speak English on a regular basis. That's because we don't want anybody to think anybody's gossiping around behind our backs here. It's actually, I say that in fun, but they do. I make sure they all are always in the locker rooms. They got to speak. Now you want to call somebody or talk amongst themselves off that. That's fine. But French is the thing I'm learning a little bit, picking up a little bit of French just by being around them.